Here we go. New York Stock Exchange pre-market gap open. The Greece deal, they're voting on it right now. Big protesting going on over there. Quarterly, end of month buying. Independence Day, Dow futures have come back up to 61. And basically, part of the pre-market futures gap is pricing in that all of it is going to be well. There's never going to be another problem with Greece. There's never going to be another problem with Europe. There's never going to be another problem anywhere. There can't be problems, according to them. But the thing of it is, the underlying issues still remain the same. And the gap sequences are increasing right now, everyone. So we're going to be looking at potash. We're going to be looking at Mosaic for a trade. We'll be looking at CF is up. Monsanto over here reported earnings and it's got a gap up. LNN has a gap up. So we have a long gap up list. Remember that the markets were oversold and needed a good pop back up to resistance levels. Price volatility to the downside, price volatility to the upside. However, the upside volatility price is not nearly what you would like to see on volume. You'd like to see that volume in there. And once again, we're going to monitor what the true sense of price volatility upside and downside volatility, what they really mean, and how to make good risk management with stop management, everything that it would take to control volatility. Because risk always remains high, and the higher that the volatility gets, the more risk management needs to be applied. Now, on the gap open down list, we have very clearly today, Shaw's down $4, but there's only 3 of them that meet our ratio 1.00 or higher. So we can clearly see the imbalances across the board. Okay? And stocks of quality leadership that we said over a week ago that we were going to go higher. We featured Sina, Baidu, we featured Caterpillar, BIIB, we featured Deere, we featured Joy Global, we featured Soho, we featured many others that would make the moves because they were oversold. And volatility is not a one-way airplane ticket. Volatility works 2 ways. There is downside volatility with higher volume, downside volatility. That's what we had during the correction phase. The upside volatility, as I see it, since we've had this a good little run, since we hit the bottoms and they did not want to break below their key daily 200-day moving averages on the indexes, is we started getting that upside volatility. So we will be defining very, very carefully during the trading day as to what this volatility means and how the upside volatility volume-wise, and we'll look at that volume count because the downside volatility was on much, much higher volume versus the upside volatility. Okay? And we have a lot going on this morning on this opening bell. And it's all, once again, what creates volatility. Social media creates a lot of it, okay? And the thing about it is that once they do come down and make their support levels and set up, we're going to see exactly where we end up between that actual net buyer and the seller, and how they're going to respond there. And this is the New York Stock Exchange gap open list with the Greek in play. The vote will probably be coming out. Greek Parliament passes the austerity package. So they got the vote. It just came out. Greek Parliament passes austerity package. However, their citizens aren't happy with it. Now that this is going to be out of the way, we're going to see how the market opens up. So we do have a vote.